Hello there, that's me, Teacher Davi. In today's lessons, we are going to see a few words, a few English words, okay? So I have been choosing something a little bit basic, okay? And I think from there I will be able to introduce some vocabulary. I will be able to talk about a few things. I will be able to describe a few things for you, okay? So in this lesson, we are going to see a cartoon. It's from Mr. Bean. As you know yourself, Mr. Bean doesn't speak. Okay, so I'm going to do the description myself. So I'm going to take, I'm seeing a very attractive way of for you learning. The objective of this is for you to learn actually. And I'm going to, depending on the level itself, I'm going to introduce a few words for expressions. And it is very important at this moment you really have a paper and pen ready on the table so that you can take notes, you can jot down all the descriptive description I'm going to give you here above. There's some expression that you need to use. I'm going to pause the video all the time and I'm going to explain a few things, okay? So off you go. So here's the introduction. I'm going to skip that part. It's not really important for the moment. So here is the video starting. So that's Mr. Bean here. Okay, that's his little car. Okay, so I use the word little car for simple reason. If I want to say un carro pequeño, so I have two ways of saying this. I have the first way of saying this. It would be a little car, which is something which we say cariñoso. If something is cariñoso, something is love and affection, we say little. Okay, we can also say our little puppy or our small puppy. We can say our little boy or our small boy. So what does it mean exactly? The big difference between little and small. Small is an adjective to qualify that thing is not big but it's small. That thing is not tall but it's small. All right, so the car can be small and can be little. So the car here is small, but I'm saying this is a little car because Mr. Bean likes this car. Okay, he loves this car. That's why I'm saying that he has a little car. Okay, now if you can see my mouse is working here. So here you can see the front door. I'm going to put it on here. Here you can see the front door. Here you can see the windows. The windows are here. Okay, the window, and the vidro. The vidro of the window is called the window pane. Okay, P-A-N-E. Okay, pane. This is called the roof. Okay, the roof tiles. Okay, these telhados. Okay, we call it roof tiles, and the whole thing is called the roofed, and this is the chimneys. Okay, these are the chimneys. This is a chimney, right? That's the yard. You can call it the backyard if you want. Okay, so I'm going to play on. That's Mr. Bean here. As you can see, he just woke up, okay, and he's walking into the kitchen room. Look there, walking into the kitchen, okay, not the kitchen room. I'm sorry. He's walking into the kitchen. So here we can see on adjacent to him there is a table, a round table. So you can see I say table and I say the table is round. So there's also chair. On the top here we can see that there's the light. Inside the light, for you to light up the light, we need a bulb. Okay, so there's a bulb here. Here there's a bulb inside. Okay, and that's the light. Okay, so as you can see here, he's walking into the kitchen. He's walking towards, he's walking towards the kitchen table or the kitchen sink. Okay, this can be the kitchen table or the kitchen sink as well. Okay, because the sink would be the pia. Okay, so he has a toy. Okay, a teddy bear. We call it a teddy bear. Okay, so he's saying good morning, teddy bear. And here we can see that here he just light up. Okay, he just light up or he just switch on. The correct word is switch on. So every time we have a device, we have an apparatus, a machine, we want to ligar, we use the word switch on. If you want to disligar, you switch off. Okay, so he just put the water He's just heating up the water. So he's using he switch on the machine, okay, and that machine, that apparatus here, we call it, that device, we call it a kettle, and you can see that here he has a cup. We can call it a cup or a mug. Okay, normally when we talk about a mug, we are talking about something which is has this thing here. It has a handle for you to hold it. This is called a mug normally. Okay, and here you can see the plug and the socket. This is called a socket, the rectangular thing, and this is called a plug. So there's a plug here. You can see that this is the kitchen cabinet. Okay, on the top here, and he has a fridge here, okay, a fridge or refrigerator, okay. So here, as you can see, this is his tea bag, and he's brewing. As you can see here, that he's brewing some tea. See, he brewed some tea. Now he opened the fridge. As you can see, he opened the fridge. Okay. I forgot to tell you something here. Let me go back here. I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to show you something which I did not show you. So this action here, can you see that action here? Look at this action here. You see this action here? So he took the kettle and he's pouring off the water. So he's pouring the water into the cup or the mug. And the next thing that he does, pouring water, and now he's stirring. Can you see that what he's doing, the action? He's stirring, okay? He's stirring here. Now let's move on. He's going to open the fridge. Yes, that's a fridge door. He got a carton of milk. Unfortunately, there's no milk here. Yeah, it's empty. So the opposite of empty is full, okay? So you can see there was only a drop of milk here. I'll be right back. I will be right back. It means like già volto. Now you can see he just drive off his car. As you can see here, can you see that here on your right hand side? Look at my mouse, okay? You have the red building and you have a building here. That building is called a grocery store. As I told you, in English we don't say supermarket. We say supermarket when we want to define what type of shops we are talking. Here, whenever you want to go a place where you buy food, you buy your stuffs for you to eat, okay? Your staples. So we use the term grocery store or grocery shops, okay? So in England also we call it corner shops because at every corner we have a shop, okay? Now here's Mr. Bean coming. He's going to pull over. He's going to pull over here. So he's looking for spot. As you can see, he just stopped. Here's a zigzag line. You see that yellow line here? It was a zigzag line. He just pulled over now. And he's getting out. As you can see, he was trying to get out of his car. Okay, he was trying to get out of his car, and he said good morning. I think he saw the police officer. This is a police officer. Okay, I think the police officer has got his number plate. Okay, and now the police officer has just booked him. Okay, Now the police officer has walked away.
That's it. I quit.
I quit, it means like I give up. I'm leaving. I'm off. Okay, I don't want to stay here anymore. I quit. You can quit cigarette. You can quit whatever you want exactly. Okay, you can quit your job if you don't like your job. Okay. Now, what's happening? That car is driving off. That's Mr. Bean again. Yeah, there's a spot there. Can you see that? In between two cars, there's a spot. He switch on the engine, okay, not the motor. He switch on the engine. He drive through, through the gate, to the entrance if you want. He pull here. See here? He's just parking his car. So you can see here, His car is in between two cars. This is the number plate I was talking. This is the number plate here. Look at my mouse. Okay, he just got out of the car now. This, what he has in his hand is a padlock. Okay, he's going to padlock his car. You see, the car is padlock. Now he's walking out. He's going to the grocery store. Can you see the grocery store now?
Thank you.
Thank you. He got his carton of milk. And off he go now. He's going back home. Okay. Hope you have liked it. Okay. I've been trying to walk through some actions here. I hope you have taken notes of all the words that have been used. Of course, if you have any trouble, you have to ask me in the class. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care.